you guys? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode of the Kim. Look, you see, guys, I have so many different podcasts. Welcome to the Queen Universal Reading channel. To each and every one of you guys, I hope your day is going great. My day is going awesome. Thank you for hanging out with us here. As you know, we have been talking about astrology for real life. You guys check out all the websites in our description box, please. You guys support this channel. I need you guys to support my channel, please. Um, I'm not in a big mood, but I will beg to get more people to find this channel enlightening. I hope I am not boring you guys to death with the information that I share. If you think there's better ways we can do this, please let me know. I don't mind doing it. As you know, you guys, we have been doing some things, right? We have been talking about some situations and things that are going on. And we're talking about Venus through the houses. We just did the sign, excuse me. Now we're talking about Venus through the houses, okay? I think we did the first house and I think we got to the third house. So we're on the fourth house now. If you guys remember, we're on the fourth house. As you know, majority of the time after we do this reading right here, I actually do our tarot reading and I add on our oracle cards as a bonus, and it also helps clarify the reading itself. Okay, please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay, I'm excited. I don't know why, but I got a real big lift of a feeling of excitement. I don't know where it came from. Hopefully it means something. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So we already talked about the first and second and third house when Venus is slipping through them. Okay, now we're going to be talking about the fourth, fifth, and sixth house that Venus is slipping through. So in the fourth house, you need a beautiful, harmonious home. You'll do what you can to create that. Your home may be an elegant showpiece. Even if your cash is low, your eyes for design and attention to detail lead to a clean, orderly space. The relationships with your family are loving and you're close to your parents, especially mom. It says it's possible that you may receive an inheritance. When you're low vibing, that's when you're high vibing. When you're low vibing, your parents may have smothered you in some way, which may have made it difficult to cut the apron strings, or you may spend too much on your home in an effort to keep up with the Joneses. So I don't know who that is, but you don't have to do that, right? So it says when in the fifth house and when you're high vibing, pleasure is important to you. So you seek out good you seek out the good life, and fun times. You'll have many romantic opportunities and adventures along the way. No doubt you'll have plenty of romantic luck along the way also. It says you may get a rep as being a bit of a playboy or playgirl, but when you settle down, you're loyal as can be. You're also a loving parent with children who may be physically beautiful. If you work as a performing artist, teacher, or musician, you may be quite talented at your work. When you're low vibing, you're fickle in love, unable to pick between option A or option B. When one doesn't hold your interest, you're already on the next one. Gambling could be dangerous for you. You could easily lose everything if you wanted to, if you don't watch it. That's in the fifth house, fourth, fifth, and sixth house. When you're high vibing, you love the work and will most likely find a job that you adore. Relationships with coworkers and bosses are friendly. It's possible you may even find love at the office. You'll seek out a harmonious working environment. Your best professions are diplomat, agent, mediator, designer, and public relations person. Overall, health is good, but you'll want to keep an eye on your indulgence. When you're low vibing and it's in the sixth house, you might be also so into your career that you leave little time for personal life, or you may bleat flip from job to job. I guess it's flip, yeah, flip from job to job if the surroundings aren't up to your standards. It's also possible that romance at work could lead to scandals. Displacement can also indicate health issues caused by overindulgence. So, very much so, be careful of that very thing. So, we're going to stop here, 7th, 8th, and ninth. And then 10, 11, 12 is going to balance that one out. As you can see, it has exercise behind it. We probably won't do that. And then we'll go into Mars. All right. And we're almost finished with this book, you guys. We're almost there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our reading. Let's go ahead and get the reading started. I'm excited. I'm excited. You see my ashes from my sage right there. That's all right. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's see what we have here. Oh, oh my, my. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let me do this. I'm just not. I'm feeling a little. I need some music. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like something saying turn back on, because I was earlier listening to.
Let me guess.
Hold up.
You're thinking about going to therapy.
Oh,
and as a
gosh.
therapist myself, of
I
course
did
I'm going to
this.
say that's a great idea.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Every now and then it probably will go off, but hopefully I'll have the reading done by then. Okay, so let's see what is going on with you guys for the week of today, starting today to the 16th of May. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we're looking at family, okay? The celebration of family. This is the time for us to recognize how important family is. Let me turn this down a little bit. It is up too loud. Yeah, let's put that there. So when we look at the 10 of Cups, we're looking at inheritance. We're looking at family coming together, being in a happy moment. Okay. Understanding each and every one of our positions when it comes to our family, how important family is. Okay. There is some happiness and fulfillment out there. So someone is very much so or in their what they call a happy place, right? Then we have the Page of Wands. As we know, the pages are usually messengers, okay? They bring us good news. It also talks about a sense of adventure, ready to move out, doing something different, okay? Doing something different, all right? Okay. So now we have the Empress. The Empress is coming in. That's your feminine energy. So the Empress is here to kind of guide. This is a time to receive something, love, guidance, and this also is a time to look at what you're trying to create in your life. What are you trying to be creative with in your life? What are you trying to change? What do you want to see manifest in your life? So she's here to let you know that. Okay. She's also wanting to also show you or represent love, okay? Being able to love yourself and love your life in general, okay? And then as you see here with the Ten of Cups, this love here, family oriented love here, okay? So she's just reassuring us of that. Okay, now we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords says we're moving on. Whatever it is that we're doing, hello, we're moving on. We're going on to another, we're on our way to our other journey. Okay, we've done what we have to do here. Now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So if you're in the process of changing jobs, moving at your career, moving anything that you're trying to make sure you're getting to a better place, this is symbolizing right here. Okay. Keep in mind also, it could talk about, because what the swords represent is ideals, thoughts. So it could be you're moving on with your thoughts. You're ascending over or above what you used to do. So you're going on. You're saying, okay, this is the time for me to move on. Okay, so now we're talking about the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands basically talks about the ideal of looking at what you have already created, okay, and understanding now it's time for growth. You see how that works? Now it's time for growth. It's time to see how things are working out now, but now it's time to grow for growth. So as you see, your thoughts are moving on, and now it's telling you it's time for it's expansion, it's growth. That is what you're trying to accomplish. Uh-oh, the wands are heavy today for some reason. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about creativity and ideals, bringing ideals to the table that are going to benefit you, okay, on whatever journey that you're on. Okay, that's what it's basically saying. That is here to also, we talked about creativity with the Empress. Now we're talking about the creativity also with the Ace of Wands. We're also talking with that is inspiring. You're going to inspire someone, or someone is going to inspire you to do something, okay? That is going to be great for you. Okay? All right? Now, we can look at the 5 of Swords in two ways. All right? We can look at the 5 of Swords in a way of a strategic way. We can look at actually three ways. We could look at it in a way of deception, deceiving someone out of something, out of their thoughts, or somebody deceiving you out of their thoughts. Or we can also look at it as a victory. Whoever these people are that were in your life causing you havoc, they had the audacity to actually come to you with their bad thoughts, because I look at the swords as bad thoughts, and try to overtake you, but you were the conqueror. Okay, I look at it like that. I'm seeing that whatever the situation was, those people came in to do some destruction, but you were able to. It doesn't mean in a physical sense, but in ideals and thoughts, try to either take from you or destroy whatever it is that you're trying to do. And you came and took over and said, "Hey, I got this." Right? You got this. You didn't let it stay, be a hindrance to your growth. Okay. So now we're talking about the moon. We know that the moon talks about illuminating, okay, bringing things to the light. And that could have been whatever they were planning, that could have been what they brought to light, right? And it also talks about dreams. Maybe you've been having a dream, a recurring dream, or you've been having a dream that you need an understanding with. What does this mean? Do not hesitate to Google it, babies. Anything that you seem to be unusual for you to dream about, don't hesitate to find out. There's a website called, I think it's called Dream Meanings or something like that. There is a website you can go to that directly can send you right to whatever your dream, and they give you an interpretation of it. All right. And look, you guys, look, look what it just showed us. The world. So the world came up in a reading yesterday or day before yesterday we did. And the reason why this is very significant, I think, is because this shows a cycle being completed. And it's also showing us change. So a completed cycle, now it's time for a change. And remember, I said that up here, okay? Already. We already said that. So you automatically knows that's what the world is representing. That cycle of change. It's time to move on. Again, moving on when you look at the 6 of Swords, okay? Now, the Ace of Cups. We have another ace here. The Ace of Cups is talking about love and relationships. Um, Someone might be in a process of getting involved with someone new. When you're moving on, that's one of the benefits of meeting new people and taking a real look at of what the relationship might be like. Okay, what you're expecting from that relationship. Okay, now we have a male energy that's pouring in, and we're talking about the King of Swords. When you look at the King of Swords, that's talking about power and authority, and you also have protection. Okay, there's protection. He's there for you. He is that mentor. So now we had the male and female energy in the midst. Okay, we had the Empress. Now we have the King of Swords coming in, making things, allowing you to make the decision you're making, but also looking for guidance. Okay, you're being able to look for guidance in the King of Swords. Last but not least, look, you guys, the Four of Swords. Swords and Wands were hitting it today, right? So when we look at the Four of Swords is telling us that it's time also that you need rest. You need rest. Remember, you're just going through this change, right? This life cycle of changing, moving on, making decisions that are for your future, okay? But it's telling you in the present moment, right now, you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to put everything together. Continue planning. Continue focusing on what you want. But this also talks about resting and also praying and meditating on what is your next move. Okay, what is your next move? Okay. Um. All right. So it's important that you do that. Okay. Pay attention. What is your next move? Let's see what our gemstones tell us. Let us see what our gemstones are telling us today. Okay. So first of all, it's saying mistake. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. That is so, so important. Now we're talking about gluttony, things that we need to be careful of. He who is not contented with what he has, wow, would not be contented with what he would like to have. So once we become satisfied with what we have now, then we can move on, and whatever that is we wish for, we can have. Okay. Blindness. There's none so blind as those who will not listen. Understand that is so important. Look, look, look. We're talking victory. I came, I saw, I conquered, and being able to keep a secret. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Isn't that awesome? So let's see what your spirit animal is. We hadn't done the spirit animal in a long time, in a very long time. But we're gonna do one today. Let's see what our spirit animal shows us that we are today. Oops, that fell. Let's see. Here we go. So let's put that back in there. Apologize for that. Let's see what our spirit animal tells us today. Our spirit animal is personal choice. Wow. So it says, close your eyes and, excuse me, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? Okay. What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So that's a personal choice. I like that. I like that. So, you know, we haven't done. Let's see what our purposeful meaning is. What is it that we have to look forward to? Okay, let's see here. All right. So there's someone out there who loves working with flowers, okay? This opens up your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose, right? Oh, look at that. Check that out. We're talking oracle cards, and look, it says you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Then it says light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Okay. And then right here, we're talking about letting you know that you are on the right path. Okay. You are on the right path. Things are going to work out for you. Okay. No matter what you think that it's not, but it says that it will. Okay. According to this, it says keep doing what you're doing because it is working. Okay. It is working. So let's see what our spiritual awakening affirmation tells us. Okay, see how much it's in line with that. Okay, let's see what we got here. That came up before. So let's see. Indulge. It says indulge. Indulge. It says here, I can do this. I shouldn't do that. I really need to start. What if we did away with lack and started living more fully, breathing more deeply, laughing more loudly, crying more deeply, eating more heartily? What if the only thing we placed a limit on was how much we place limits on ourselves? And so the question now becomes, what are you waiting for? The world is a big, juicy place, ripe and waiting for you to sink your teeth in. So it's saying, do it, do it, do it, do it. So let's talk a little bit about your purposeful career or dealing with your finances. Okay. We like to run away from that, but I think it's something we could talk about here. So let's see what our purposeful career tells us about our finances. Okay. Let's see what they say. Okay. Determination. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. I love that. Taking chances, chance and change. It's time for a leap of faith in this situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but it may lead to great results. So keep that in mind. Adjustments. We all looking for sometimes need those adjustments. You may need some adjustments to your spending. Your expectations are not met at this time. It's better to be prepared than sorry. Okay. Last but not least, rewards. Let's talk about that. What rewards are we taking advantage of? They're ours. We actually earned them. So your hard work is paying off. Your performance is gaining attention in your community. You deserve your reward. You are receiving now. So if you're out there receiving any type of reward, embrace them, take them, be thankful, and move on and keep doing the work. Not only the work on helping others, help yourself in the process. Okay, so this is a numerology affirmation cards. Numerology affirmation cards, and let's see what they're bringing us here. Let's see what they're bringing us here. So 5757, spiritual growth. I am committed to my spiritual growth. Excuse me. I seek higher wisdom and understanding, expanding my conscience. My spiritual journey leads me to enlightenment and inner peace. Another one is 4040, divine support. Wow, this is right on time. I am supported by the divine in all that I do. I trust in the universe, guidance, and protection. I am never alone. I am always guided toward my highest good. Last but not least, my intuition. What is my intuition telling me? Excuse me. Give me 1 second here. What is my intuition telling me here? So it says here 1919. Okay, it's saying I honor and trust my intuition. My inner guidance leads me to the right decisions, okay, and actions. I am attuned to the subtle messages of the universe, guiding me towards my highest good. Oh, wow. So we're not finished with the numbers. So now we're talking angel numbers. We have 57, 57, 40, 40, and now we have 19, 19. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see what our angel numbers are telling us. Oh, look at that. There's a 9 right there, you guys. Wow. It says lesson learned. Oh, I love this. Okay. It says cultivation. uh I'm sorry, yeah, cultivation, results, benefits, reflection. There's reflection, completion. There we go with the world. Oh my God, yes. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrive at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimistic and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it. The reward goes to you. Okay, now we have the 3 6s. We're talking about reflecting. So again, we talk about the 4 of Swords, and it says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self love. Yes, you have to stop and get that. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Yes, 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 yes. We had 1919, now we have 1818. Weird, weird, weird. Not weird, it's just how it's supposed to be, right? So we're looking at willpower. I love that. Oh my God, yes. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go getters, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and rights and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now let us see what our spiritual symbols tell us, okay? Let's see what our spiritual symbols tell us. Sometimes these could give us, um, sometimes it's like not really sad news, but things that you really don't want to hear at the moment. But it's good to see this side of it too, to know where you stand with that, okay? So let's see here. Let's see what we got in our spiritual symbols. Hello. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. Yes, it's collective reading. Yes, you're right. I am doing fine. And you? Okay. So we have an addict. Wow. Strong inner ability to break free of the destructive habits, greater purpose, self awareness, and humble self discipline. Wow. A high chair tyrant. Is that you? Demanding, incapable of taking criticism, a brat, narcissist. It fails to take responsibility, needs constant attention, entitled and arrogant. Hope that is not any of you, right? And I hope you're not dealing with anybody like that, because that could definitely be a nightmare. Crafts person, outside validation, uncommunicative, perfectionist to the point of alienation, moody, workaholic, brooding, misinterprets, and reactive. Last but not least, hourglass. Hourglass. I said hourglass. Crazy. Let's see here. So it says here beauty, marriage, connection, passing of time, stage in life. Use your time wisely and effectively. So, yeah, it's important that you do that. Okay. Or anybody who this is actually for. Okay. Because again, this reading is a general reading. You just take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay, somebody is feeling a little lost, wandering aimlessly for time and self reflection. Again, self reflection keeps coming up, brings clarity and a purpose. Obsessive. Who is obsessive about something? Fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming, so you have to be careful what you are obsessive of. Resisting change. Uncertainty about the future requires you to adopt to new ways of doing things, okay? So, resisting change, right? And lots of times in our lives, when we were talking about the travel, when we were talking about Six of Swords, moving on, doing something different, and sometimes it's hard for us to accept that change, right? Um, so when we accept that change, we have to know that it comes with things, okay? And situations that we have to deal with. Slower pace, kind of slow down some. Appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards the destination, okay? Take your time, slow down. What is meant for you, I promise you, will be there. It always is. Okay. So let's see what our I know cards are saying. What is our I know cards telling us today? I know is so good to have to reassure you. It says here, I know that I do not need to avoid making others uncomfortable by playing small. Live out loud. I am taking up space. Yes, yes, yes. I know that exploring my passions will lead to my purpose. Yes, yes, yes. I am doing what feels good. Yes, yes. I know that my finances will be taken care of even when I don't see how. I am secure. Yes, 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 yes. Last but not least, it says here, I know that each step I take toward one dream creates momentum for the next. I am moving forward. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. Awesome sauce. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I hope this is resonating with someone in some type of way. Okay. I hope this is resonating with someone. Okay, so it says here, show strength. Each day grounds your energy. It's important to stay grounded, right? And also stay focused. And also understand what your firm foundation needs to be created in order for you to move forward on your journey. Having a firm foundation is so important. Caring connection. Care for your own needs. Again, go to the Four of Swords, caring for your own needs. You need to take care of yourself. That mental breakdown can happen if you don't put everything together, especially what's going on with the world. Please do not let it hinder you from doing what you need to do. Okay, empowerment, embrace your personal power. Yeah, there we go again. When I look at that, I think about the King of Swords. Empowerment, power and authority. You need to claim it. Pick it up, put it in your pocket. It's yours. Breakaway, grow and expand with life. Grow and expand with life. Okay, right? So let's see what our life journey cards are telling us. Again, I want to thank and congratulate our April winners. We had 2 April winners. I was able to contact one so far. I don't know why it's so hard to contact people here on YouTube in order for me to give them something that they deserve. They want it fair and square. But I did get a hold to my other page, the winner for that, and I am definitely getting her, what's the name, to her prize to her. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Yes, you have a guide, you have your ancestors, you have God, you have the universe. Okay, you have your angels. So do not feel like you're alone because you're not. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yes, every opportunity you get, learn from anything that does not. Look, worry. Isn't that also talking about the Four of Swords? Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Last but not least, perseverance. Being able to get over the hump. Okay? Being able to get over that hump. All right. So we're going to tie this up real quick here with our numerology cards. We have like we have three sets of numerology cards that I love using. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what they're going to tell us here. Okay. So we have 5 and 5, which is 10. Adventure. Didn't adventure come up? Yes. Adventure came up in the cards. I love that, right? 7 plus 4 is 11. Look, it's nature. And I think of one of the element cards talks about nature, right? 9 plus 3 is 12. A happy ending. Having a happy ending is so important. 5, so we look at that and we got change. Last but not least, we have abundance. Abundance. You deserve abundance, okay? You deserve all that comes your way, you guys. So, definitely take this time, and everything that you had an opportunity to learn or everything you could take from this reading, please definitely take it with you. I hope, and go back and watch the videos, right? Go back and watch what you see in these videos. That's going to help you. Okay. All right. So guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us here on Queen Universal Reading. Again, at the end of the month, we will be doing the May giveaway. I'm going to attempt to do this like for 6 months, hopefully, and be able to definitely help other people with whatever it is that we give you. Okay. I love it. I hope you guys love it. Definitely keep sharing, keep subscribing, sending others to this channel. Thank you so much. And you guys have a great day. Bye bye. And happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you guys. Bye bye.